I'm Bob Anderson, the ISA Certified Arborist with DLC Arbor Services. And today I'm at the gorgeous University of Denver, where the trees here on campus make up the nationally recognized Chester M. Alter Arboretum. DLC was recently honored when we were selected to prune 146 of the trees. We also realized it was a great opportunity to give a demonstration of what a properly pruned tree looks like. Later in this video, you'll see an impressive change from before and after that occurs within just a few seconds thanks to the magic of video. This is not a video for those who want to learn how to prune trees, but rather for those that are hiring a tree service to have an idea of what to expect when their tree has been pruned. DLC utilizes the International Society of Arboriculture Best Management Practices for Tree Pruning and the American National Standards Institute Standards for Pruning Trees. Now, I don't like to call these industry standards because that would assume that the entire industry follows them, when in reality, even among licensed tree care companies that have certified arborists, the pruning rarely has anything to do with the needs of the tree or the customer. And it's even worse with unlicensed tree care companies. Unfortunately, most customers don't realize what their tree should look like when it's done. So tree care companies prey on this and forego the time-consuming and expensive training and oversight that's necessary to complete this kind of pruning. Fortunately, there are those of us in the industry that understand the need for proper pruning and are motivated by our experience and a sense of ethics and honesty. So with that, let's take a look at a linden that hasn't been pruned in 5 years.
Lindens, like most landscape trees, were originally forest tree species that grew in a crowded forest like this, where limited light and space promotes the proper form of one dominant central trunk, short limbs, and few limbs in the lower half of the tree. In a landscape situation, trees usually have unlimited light and space and grow in a way nature never intended, where branches grow at the same size and height of the central trunk. They develop weak forks and large low limbs. The form landscape trees develop has large weak limbs that outcompete each other, break easily in storms, reduce tree vigor, and resistance to insects and disease. They become clearance issues for people, vehicles, and buildings, and if not properly trained through pruning, are more expensive to maintain. We start with removing competing leaders, clearing from the building, removing dead wood, forked limbs, and crowded branches. You'll notice we raised the lower canopy 8 feet above the ground, and less than 30% of the crown was removed. Ironically, a properly pruned tree doesn't look pruned. Where otherwise the center of the crown was over-thinned, little was done to the upper half, and there are stubs and unnatural branch angles. Removing forks and defective limbs more effectively thins the crown, while preserving small leaf-bearing branch tips throughout. Let's take another look at how we transformed this tree.
It's been said that the David statue was already in the block of marble, and all that had to be done was the extra chipped away to reveal the statue inside. Much in the same way, this linden had beautiful structure in it, but there were multiple competing limbs and crowded branches, and so we were able to eliminate some of these defects to improve the tree. Not all trees are going to have the David inside it, but they do have similar branching defects that we can prune and improve. So like us on Facebook, comment on this video, go to our website for more information, and call us so that we can come out and take a good look at your trees and determine how we can do some similar magic. Thank you.